If you are watching this video, then I am dead. Most likely I have been let go, but my employers and fellow law practitioners. I have made this a warning to potential and prospective practitioners, and, as a final act of whistleblowing against this whole profession. Listen, and listen well. A law degree is not just a piece of paper or a qualification you get after finishing a law academic program. It is a process. The process begins with a mixture of enthusiasm and skepticism, followed quickly by the realization that it was a mistake. But, alas, it's too late to do anything about it. From then on, the rest of your life is spent coping with denial. Some excel at coping and become lawyers. Others don't. They cling to the remaining shreds of conscience and become academics, unleashing their rage and resentment upon unsuspecting students. Some say as a warning, others say it is born out of bitterness. Eventually, the soul is gone and one's self-worth has mutated into a grotesque creature, a creature which feeds on billable hours and the promise, and sometimes mirage, of partnership. There are ranks and hierarchies in this system. The first is the layman. To him, life is simple, sweet, pure, and full of hope and potential. Secondly, comes the law student. This is where the mistake is made, and the lie is born. They tell themselves they want to help people. But how can one help others if he himself is helpless? There is a certain sadism in how law degree is taught. For 4 years a student is taught to think of him or herself as a lawyer, a solicitor, or a partner. This thinking continues until the student graduates. The climax of this sadistic exercise is reached when the student, upon graduation, find employment not as a lawyer or solicitor, but as a petty trainee. A pawn, thrown into a battle that cannot be won. It is right then and there that the soul begins to decay and the seeds of resentment are planted. Upon earning the qualification and becoming a lawyer, the rat race begins. The samurai had the way of the warrior. The lawyers have the way of the carrot on a stick. It is at this point where the first crossroads is reached. Those who once thought that what they were entering into was a noble profession, glimpse a flicker of their future and discover very quickly the disillusion and discontent that awaits them. This is where a legal academic is born. Those who do not get promoted. The former pawn is now promoted into a junior partner. It is more of the same, only the carrot is now bigger and the stick smaller. After years of toil and torment, one finally reaches the oasis of senior partnership, where one finally is able to grasp the carrot. The stick, for a brief fleeting moment, is gone. It is then, and sadly, only then that one discovers that not only has one lost his appetite, but that he never really wanted or liked carrots anyway. This is where the second crossroad is reached. To either become a senior partner and await retirement, or pursue a career as a judge. Becoming a judge is the law profession's equivalent of cannibalism. You no longer feed and find sustenance from billable hours, but the dashed and destroyed dreams of other lawyers. It becomes painfully evident now that so much time has passed since one began his journey down this path, and that the path is soon coming to an end. It is at this precise point where one decides to go out in a blaze of glory. A raging inferno, as an expression of poetic justice, attempts to destroy what has created it. The three-headed beast of statutory interpretation, general principles, and equity is unleashed. It is then and there where all hope is lost. They are here. It is too late for me now. Save yourselves.